Depression is often discussed, but its early signs, those subtle symptoms that, if overlooked, can develop into a more serious condition, rarely get the attention they deserve. In this video, we'll explore 9 signs that may seem harmless but are actually red flags. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, it might be time to consider consulting with a specialist. Recognizing these early warnings is crucial for taking care of your mental health before things become more complex. Number 1. Unexplained irritability or frustration. Have you ever felt irritable or frustrated without any apparent reason? This could be one of the early warning signs of depression. Unlike normal irritability that might stem from a stressful day or lack of sleep, the irritability associated with depression is often more persistent and not linked to specific causes. Those experiencing depression may overreact to situations that wouldn't normally bother them and may feel constantly overwhelmed or tense. If you find that your threshold for frustration is unusually low and you can't pinpoint why, it might be time to delve deeper into these feelings with the help of a professional. Number 2. Sleep disturbances. Are you having trouble sleeping, or do you find that you're sleeping more than usual? Sleep disturbances are among the most common and early signs of depression. Those suffering from depression may experience insomnia, struggling to fall asleep, or waking up frequently during the night. Others may find themselves sleeping excessively, feeling a constant need for rest, despite getting many hours of sleep. These changes in sleep patterns are not mere inconveniences. They can significantly impact your daily energy, mood, and functioning. If you notice a drastic change in your sleep habits without a clear explanation, it's important to consider these changes as potential indicators of depression. Number 3. Changes in weight or appetite. Have you noticed significant changes in your weight or appetite without any apparent reason? Both weight gain and weight loss can be signs of depression. Those affected may find it difficult to maintain a normal eating routine, losing their appetite and skipping meals, or eating more in response to stress or sadness. These changes can be involuntary and difficult to control, often beyond the simple will or decision to eat better. If you are experiencing drastic variations in weight or appetite that do not align with your usual life patterns, it might be time to consider these symptoms as indicators of a deeper psychological distress. Number 4. Loss of interest in everything. Have you stopped finding pleasure in activities you once loved? A hallmark of depression, as noted by the American Psychological Association, is a marked decrease in interest or pleasure in daily activities. This is not limited to work or school, but also extends to hobbies and social interactions that were once sources of joy. Depression can make all daily activities feel less fulfilling, leading you to withdraw from social life and your interests. If you find yourself neglecting your passions and feeling detached from activities that were once an important part of your life, it's important to recognize that these could be signs of a more serious issue. Number 5. You can't function as before. Do you feel that your inability to act has become unsustainable? Depression can severely impact your ability to function in daily life. If you find yourself struggling to maintain your performance at school, work, or in personal relationships, it's a troubling sign. Psychologists, when diagnosing depression, look at the 4 Ds of abnormality: deviance, distress, danger, and dysfunction. If your laziness is making you dysfunctional and significantly interfering with your daily tasks, turning into a constant obstacle in your life, it might be time to consult a mental health professional. Number 6. Your laziness isn't triggered by anything. Laziness often manifests as procrastination and can be triggered by various causes such as low self-esteem or a need for recognition from others. However, depression is different. It is usually not triggered by a single event or situation. Depression can arise without any apparent cause, making it difficult for those affected to understand why they feel this way. If you suddenly find yourself feeling down, disinterested, or lacking energy without a clear reason, it could be a sign of depression. Unlike normal laziness or tiredness, which often have identifiable causes and temporary solutions, depression requires a more structured approach and often the intervention of a professional. Number 7. You can't snap out of it. Do you feel unable to escape a state of apathy and lack of motivation? Unlike laziness, which can often be overcome with self-motivation techniques such as setting small goals or listening to inspirational talks, depression is a completely different matter. It is not something you can simply shake off or overcome with willpower. Depression is a serious mental illness that alters your emotional, cognitive, and physical state in complex ways, rendering normal motivation strategies ineffective. If you find that usual methods to uplift your spirits have no effect and you feel persistently down, this might indicate a deeper condition that goes beyond mere lack of energy. Number 8. You can't cheer yourself up. You often struggle with feelings of sadness, loneliness, or despair without a clear reason. Unlike normal bouts of sadness that everyone experiences, these feelings can be persistent and overwhelming when linked to depression. Even activities that normally lift your spirits, such as spending time with friends, engaging in hobbies, or indulging in self-care, may have no effect. This constant state of low mood not only makes it difficult to enjoy daily life, but can also leave you feeling disconnected from your passions and interests. When usual solutions provide no relief and you continually feel down, it's a sign that the problem might be more serious and deep-rooted. Number 9. Your laziness isn't a choice. Many people view laziness as a lack of willpower or a personal choice, but when it comes to depression, the situation is very different. Severe depression can make every small task seem insurmountable, not due to a lack of interest or effort, but because of a real mental and emotional barrier that permeates every aspect of life. This inability to wake up and get going doesn't stem from a conscious choice. It's the result of an altered mental state that requires understanding and support. When the simple idea of getting out of bed or facing the day becomes a burden, it's clear that it's no longer just about laziness, but a deeper issue that needs to be addressed with seriousness and sensitivity. In this video, we have explored 9 signs that, although they may seem like mere symptoms of laziness, can actually indicate the presence of depression. It's crucial to recognize these signs because depression is a complex condition that deeply affects a person's life, limiting their ability to function and enjoy daily activities. Remember, occasional laziness is normal, but when feelings of apathy and disinterest become constant and pervasive, it's important to consider that there might be something more serious at play. If you find yourself identifying with one or more of these signs, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. Speaking with a mental health professional can provide valuable support and the necessary strategies to improve your well-being. Depression is treatable, and recognizing it is the first step towards recovery. Thank you for watching this video. If you think it could be helpful to someone you know, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on more content that could help you navigate the challenges of mental health. Leave a comment if you wish to share your experience or have questions. And remember, you are not alone on this journey.